Rockies
see
fans
it?
would
Did
get.
you notice? I'm already wearing my Rockies gear.
Yes, Friday home
Already
opener.
doing it.
And we lost.
They got creamed yesterday, and they're off to the worst start in franchise history, which is worse than last year, which was the worst start in franchise history.
Yes. So we're the worst of the worst. So we're very good at being the worst if you're looking for bright side. I'm going to bright side this even a little bit more. I'm not going to keep up this whole bright side all season.
Don't.
Okay.
You can't.
Just right now.
Nobody can.
So, well, see
You're
it
not
through.
a machine.
When the Rockies are this bad, we really do have a gorgeous stadium to see a game. So if you're looking for a fun outdoor experience to go watch some baseball, the Rockies is where it's at. You know it's bad when you grow up in a place called Minnesota and you sit in a giant dome that looks like you're at like a Top Golf, like an old, this big dome, and it's a beautiful summer day and your team sucks this bad. That's when it's like...
Oh, that would suck.
It was so bad in the 90s for the Twins. And like as a kid going to those games, I was like...
That'd be weird to walk from outside nice weather into a dome to watch baseball.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was like
what
the
a,
worst
What a
stadium.
mind, screw
Yeah.
that would be. Wow. That's
Do you know how
interesting.
cool it was? Like, honestly, a pure thing that I still get excited about is how beautiful the stadiums are here. When people talk about, like, oh, we need a new Broncos stadium, it's been a while. I'm like, oh my God, do you know the garbage I sat in for decades? And you want a new one? It's gorgeous. It's so nice. Snow deflated ours.
Oh, that's right.
Yes, like that was a big deal. So no, man, everything is good. Everything's beautiful in Colorado.
Everything is good and beautiful. I'm looking Friday's high 72. First pitch is going to be like 71 degrees.
Oh my God,
Sunshine.
perfect.
Are we going? Did we get tickets?
Absolutely we don't have tickets. What is going on Friday? Are we going? No, we're not.
Should
doing
we
anything.
go? We should go.
Why are we just talking about this
We
now?
should go.
This is so bizarre. We know what we're eating next week already.
Do you know? So opening day at Rockies, it's the best day of the year, right?
Yeah.
Everybody loves it. The next day is when it's going to be dead, and that's when we're all going to get our tickets to go to the Rockies.
Yeah,
games.
they'll be like, hey, morning show. Do you guys want to go to a game?
We got some tickets. Rest of the season, any game you want to go to.
And
Are they still going to do the happy hour up top on the roof up there, left field, right? Party
rock
deck.
pile,
Yeah,
party
yeah,
deck?
no, not rock pile. Over there, a little further. They do a happy hour before every game. So if you want to come early to watch the pitchers, catchers, everybody warm up, it's happy hour prices like $3 beers.
Okay.
Don't quote me on that. They did it last year. Just yell at them, dollar beers. I heard Fizz say it. But you go up there and you have a couple drinks, soak in some of the sun that Colorado has to offer. Oh, it's a great day.
I feel like we would have ruined that as a society. If they go too cheap, we will wreck it. Like there was $1 a dog night, I remember, that was advertised in Major League Baseball, and they dropped it after one.
Yeah.
They're like, we cannot trust humans for their own good. This isn't for us. This is for you.
Do you remember
you wrecked it?
a couple years ago we were at the Rockies game and we sat way far up, with a coworker that we had issues with. Okay, that's where the happy hour is. It's that area right up there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Down the first base line.
It got weird.
Oh, it got real weird.
Yep.
I don't know.
It got real weird. There's always one that wrecks it, there is. And that was like, you and I had just started working together.
Yeah.
Like 2 months earlier. I mean, we'd worked together for 10 years.
Yeah, the same show together.
But we started doing the morning show together, and like there was this big staff. Jesus. This big staff outing. And that was like our first bonding thing. And I remember being like, I now have had a crazy moment with you. So when I tell some of the really crazy moments from my past, you know that like, oh, this is serious. This stuff does happen.
I just know that we were in an Uber home and people were crying, and I didn't know why. I couldn't understand why the tears were coming in an Uber on I-25.
Don't know why.
Don't know how I got here.
I don't know.
Don't know where we go from here.
The Rockies really lost that game hard. So funny.
Who do the Rockies play on Friday?
I don't.
Do we even care?
know.
We don't
No.
care.
Tampa.
Tampa.
Okay, good.
Devil
All right.
Rays.
Stop yelling things. Okay. I think it's time we address on this post show what we addressed this morning on the show. But it's gone to another level where I parked for the first time today in a different parking spot because of a rabid, abusive, and violent goose that has caused turmoil around this radio station.
All good words. All good words.
Not wrong. Matt, have you been attacked by the goose yet?
Not yet.
Have you seen it?
I've seen geese.
Do you park on that side? Because there's the side where the goose is.
Where they're
is
nesting.
Nesting. Oh,
Yeah,
then you don't know.
yeah,
You
yeah.
don't know, sir.
Oh, it's not cute. Don't get your hopes up. When
So
these babies come, we're getting
park on,
our eyes picked
yeah,
out.
Go to the other side, and when you walk in, there's going to be a goose and a big planter nesting.
A planter.
And that's the
Yes.
mama goose.
Yes.
And she's not so angry
Until she
She's
gets
not-
up.
Yeah. You don't want to make her get up. It's the dad. You know, Matt, when two geese love each other very much, you know, there's a special hug. Well, these two have done that. And
And
now
now the miracle of birth.
Dad's
Yeah.
real pissed anytime anybody walks
Yeah.
up there.
Yeah.
He's been going at the window because he's
Attacking
an idiot.
himself.
He's an idiot. He's attacking himself. And then the mom just watches trying to get these eggs to hatch.
He's drunk with rage.
And he'll hiss at you and chase you.
Yes. And what happens is when we come in the morning, it's dark. We're tired. There's no one around. And all of a sudden, a freaking goose will start chasing us. And it's like, I ain't got it for this in the morning.
No.
So I knew it was like after yesterday. I think was yesterday the day I warned you. I was like, hey,
We walked. It was. But
You
the,
were
it
right
was the
behind
mom
me,
goose
and you
being
go,
nice.
"Jesus."
Yeah.
because you know if mom's there, the dad's around, right? I parked on the other side because I don't trust myself
Right.
anymore.
Do you have
With
a,
the goose.
Do you have a weapon? I mean, what could you turn into a
Mace.
weapon? You have mace?
I have mace. I would mace
the
a
goose.
goose.
Mace the goose.
I would mace a goose. And when they call me with the building and say, Tracy, there's reports that you were somewhat, you know.
The
that
police
you
would be
hurt."
called.
I was like, yeah, I maced it and I would do it again. That goose tried to roofie me.
Well, I guess we can't move the goose. There's laws against moving the goose.
Why is there a law against relocating
Big Mike
a
knows
goose?
specifically what
Hop
amendment
on here,
it
Big
is.
Mike, and is that real? Or are you doing your Big Mike thing where you pretend it's a law and then you think it's funny when we fall for
You
it?
told me it was a law.
Look
you
at him
couldn't
look
do.
offended.
I know.
You
We
do
both
this
heard
all
you
the
say
time
it.
to us.
Okay, but what's the law?
What's the law?
If a goose is nesting, you can't move it out of its nest.
If a goose is nesting, okay.
If it laid a nest right in front of our door, you have to leave it.
Are you mic'd? Can they hear you? Or should we repeat what
Is
you're
this from
saying?
Hickenlooper? Did Hickenlooper do this?
That sounds like a
God,
Hickenlooper move.
Hickenlooper.
God dang it. I don't know.
If you wherever geese nest, you have to leave it. You can't touch it. It's against the law.
So a goose is protected like a golf ball, essentially. You play where it lies.
Yes.
Okay.
Why can't? But we don't want to. Okay, so best case scenario, we don't want to kill the goose. We just want to move
it?
it, or what?
Oh.
Oh, no, we're not kicking it. We want to move it to an area where there's not people walking. I mean, this is not a good place for this goose. She has no privacy, and she's just there hovering, like squatting on her eggs. She's just letting it
yeah.
all hang out. You know she's embarrassed.
No, she's not. Oh, she's doing this as a power move. And she's looking at us. She's had an epidural for 2 weeks. She can't feel a thing anymore. And she's like, go attack the humans again. I'm on bed rest.
Oh, yeah.
This is the only thing entertaining
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, she's nudging the man. Hey, you get him.
Honey, why don't you show everyone how much you love me?
How many geese do geese have at a time?
Like
how
6
many's
or
under
7.
that? And this is their new home.
We're about to be riddled.
riddled with geese.
This is a problem. We'll update you tomorrow.
As much as I love all animals, I do not like geese. They are mean. They don't taste good. I used to hunt them with my dad legally. We had licenses.
Yeah.
And we would kill them and then eat them, and they're disgusting.
Yeah,
they're
you just-
foul.
They're fatty.
Yeah,
You can just
gamey
ping
and
'em right
fatty.
in. Yeah. I'm pretty sure about 5 minutes from now, we're going to get called into HR over our kicking.
Well, if the building maintenance people watch this, which
it
I
does
don't,
have eggs. For
which
sure.
I don't think they
yeah.
do, but
No,
if
it
they're
does.
watching, they're gonna. Oh God.
What would the head? Let's write our own headline for us getting in trouble. Local radio morning show kicks goose. Is that how it starts?
Big Dumb Morning Show.
Big dumb morning show kicks big dumb goose.
Leads to tragedy and public outcry.
There's a public outcry. Oh, I love a good public outcry. Okay.
The city of Greenwood Village calling for morning shows firing.
Protesters with feathers and wings. Yes. Oh, we will. Lori wants
the goose lie.
Let the goose play it like a golf ball. You gotta let it lie. Big Mike has been taking video of this. In fact, yesterday, Big Mike was leaving and had another coworker video in case he got attacked.
Yeah, like proof. Like, do you have it on camera?
Or not?
To give to the authorities when you're at the hospital.
No, if I'm gonna get attacked, I might as well go viral for it.
Listen, we have a Tim McGraw show in town this week. Carly Pierce was on the show. We have got Kane Brown tickets every
None of
hour.
it.
The
It's all
only
dumb.
thing we are talking about in our personal lives, I'm not even going to the concert anymore. My heart can't take it.
No.
It's these stupid geese.
Too much. It's too much.
Carly, thanks for joining us. How do you feel about geese? She's like, that's the last time I'm ever doing Denver morning shows. Ever.
You know, somebody that works in this building has named the goose and is like so in love with the goose. And oh my God,
Yes.
nature's happening, you
Yes.
guys. Let's witness the wonder of it all. They've named the.
Yes, she works on the 3rd floor, and I know this because this is not the first time I've been accosted by a goose. And a couple of years ago, they tried to remove the geese after nesting season. They tried to remove the geese, and she complained because she said it's better for her mental health to have the geese there. And I was like, listen, it's better for my shoes to not step in crap every day.
Is it the same lady that parks so close to you that you can't even get in your car?
It has to be.
Same lady.
We have to go. We have got to be done. We should no longer be allowed a microphone today.
All right, we'll update you
We're
tomorrow.
going to go camo up.
See ya.